Hello, what's up, Ariana? We're having a little bit of technical issues tonight, so we're running a minute or so behind. How's everybody doing? So quiet. Danny Caro, wind down. What's happening tonight? We're hoping, okay, good. So Coach Tabitha's ready to jump on. Here we go. We love her happy, shiny face and good vibe, especially on Thankful Thursday. There she is. Hi.
Hello.
You're in like a beautiful mystique, like a blue mystique,
Let me
like
tell you
kind
something.
of halo.
I don't know. I'm underwater. I'm underwater. I don't know what's going on. Instagram wouldn't start for me. I actually am
Yeah, your
recording live.
video's
Thank
coming in
you.
and out. So
Hello.
yeah. Well, look, we'll do the best we can as always, right?
Yes, of course. So
Little
thank you for
crime
being
sheet.
flexible. Hi, Crime Sheet. Hi, Wind Down and Chill. Hi, everyone. I hope everybody's doing better than me. I'm outside trying to, change the scenery, trying to make this work. That's what I get. I should have stayed right at my desk. Hey, Mayor Lori, thank you for joining us tonight. Crime Sheet, we're so happy you're here. It's Thursday. It is Thursday, and we want to motivate you. To be honest, by the end of these sessions, you end up motivating us. We're happy that you're here. Michael is the lead coach tonight, so I'm just his wing woman. I'm just here to support. I'm here to read the comments. I'm here to keep you
Angelic
engaged.
wing woman.
I'm
Again, you have an ethereal appearance tonight, which I think is fitting and perfect. So,
okay,
yes,
well,
thanks to everybody for joining, and thank you, Coach Tabitha. We're excited to have you on another nightly navigation session. Thank you for joining Steeris. We are dedicated to providing world-class coaching and training for college and university students diversely across the world, and we thank you for joining us tonight. We have called Thursdays now as like our Thankful Thursday, so it's kind of
thankful.
like,
Yep.
yeah, kind of like Thanksgiving without the tryptophan. So we are going to enliven you, and we're going to talk about ways and means of being grateful and being thankful. You know, Coach Tabitha, last night we off our call, we were all, the core of us were sharing pictures of us and, building on a theme that Coach Poonam and I were talking about around, moments to enjoy, right? Savoring the moments. We were all sharing these like great pictures of our family and in our youth. And for me, thinking about tonight was, things that I'm thankful for, my family and my kids, and I wanted to share my picture. I won't share yours, I promise,
Oh,
but
yeah.
sharing mine, that's me 21 years ago. And I'm very grateful for my kids. I'm grateful for being a father. I'm grateful for still having most of my hair and grateful for looking younger. So how about
Yeah.
you, Coach Tabitha? What
You
can you
age
share?
well. You age very well. So I got to give that to you. So that's nice. Nice genes in the family. This is Thankful Thursday, and it's really easy to think about what we don't have right now, the moments we're missing, the people we're missing, the graduation ceremonies, the community, the sports teams. It's really hard. But sometimes I have to even break it down to even a very granular level. I'm like, you know what? I can walk to the restroom. I can feed myself. There are people like my mother who she's in a wheelchair all day. She can't walk. She can't feed herself. So even thinking about just our normal, everyday, bodily functions that we take for granted, that's a place to start to be thankful.
Yeah, good health, right? And being sometimes just being grateful and waking up every day. And one of the techniques that I use is waking up, spending like 20 minutes doing a meditation, and part of that meditation is extending gratitude to the people who are in my life, who were in my life, to the universe, to anybody that's brought
Yeah.
me, close comfort, lessons, etc. How about you? You have a morning routine that you?
I do have a morning routine, but I'm interested in hearing from our, students today about their morning routine and what do they do? Do they do anything in the morning to wake up and start from a place of gratitude? Is there anything you do? So as we're getting the comments, I do something similar to Michael and I'm happy to just open my eyes in this COVID-19 era, especially where minorities are overrepresented in terms of the population of folks dying. I'm happy to open my eyes. And so I do take a moment and just express, gratitude for just being able to see another day, live another day. So that's what I do. What about you guys? What do you
I
do?
can breathe.
I
Wind
can,
down and chill. You can breathe. Right on.
yes. Hi, Coach Poonam. She's here. So we're talking about, what do you do to express gratitude? What's your gratitude routine? Is there something you do in the morning? Is there something you do throughout the day? Is there something you do in service to others? So Danica said, at school, I went on a few morning walks with one of my housemates, and that made me feel good. That's outstanding. It does.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it
Good.
probably made the other person feel good as well. Sometimes those routines are just the morning walks and talking and connecting with nature. It's really good therapy, right?
Absolutely.
My
So
me
Crime
time
Sheet
is
says
making a
me
latte in
time.
the morning. Okay. Okay. So that sounds, you know what? Okay. The crime sheet, I'm going to admit, like, I don't really know what a latte is. People always talk about, can you go give me a latte? And I was like, nope, I don't know what it is. So it's something with milk, right? Milk and what? Okay, I go to sleep thinking about the best part of my day. I get yelled at out of bed by my mooster rooster, but our morning nuzzles are my favorite part of my day. That's wonderful. So snuggling with a pet. We used to also knock on each other's door and make each other tea or breakfast. That was something that I was always grateful for. So that's amazing. Roommates taking care of each other and doing those little small things that start your day out right. Oh, okay. A latte is milk and espresso. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I might have to try a latte tomorrow and let y'all know how it turns out. I'm naturally very energetic, so watch out. Next coaching session, I might be out of control.
Here's a tip that I learned from Marshall Goldsmith, and he's been a mentor of mine. And at one of our training sessions, out of nowhere, he said, "I want you to text someone that you're grateful for, that you're thankful for, and text them out of the blue and say, I'm really grateful for you. And what's one way that I can be a better father, be a better spouse, be a better friend?" And by making that connection, you create a dialogue and an openness that was certainly for me and for everybody else who had that for the first time experience was really eye-opening.
That's very important. Thank you for sharing that with us, Michael. So, Michael, it is really important these days to just really dwell on what we don't have. We lost our freedom. We've lost a lot of things. How do we reshift that energy from, woe is me, I'm really having a hard day, to, you know what, I can do this? How do we reshift that energy?
Yeah, it's almost like played out where you hear control what you can control and influence what you can influence. So that didn't just come up in popular science. The Stoic philosophers. Oh, you all right there?
Yeah.
Stoic philosophers 2,000 years ago, Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius and others, Seneca, that was one of the prime philosophies. And you see that a lot of positive psychology and sort of shifting your thinking, reframing your circumstances to sift and sort it in that way. What can I influence? What can I control? And what do I need to surrender? So I think, what's really important is to, and, build that into your routine, build those positive practices into your routine.
Yeah.
And be mindful too that, being, not everyone's wired to be grateful from, in the same way. And people have different life circumstances and different neuroscience, neurology that affects gratitude. However, with that said, even though some people may be better at it, just like any other skill, it can be learned. And there is a lot of science around using gratitude journals, for example, like in the morning, writing down 10 things you're grateful for, or at night, writing a gratitude letter to someone, addressing it to someone, and write within that letter what were, the impact that that person had on you specifically, and the impact that is still felt today if it's somebody who, created that sense of, learning for you, and then actually deliver it to that person.
Yeah.
Set up a meeting with the person and read the letter to the person, directly to the person, and then send them a copy. So some nice techniques to really make that connection. And a lot of times when we're not feeling gratitude, we become very self-referential and become hyper subjective, so that everything is happening to me and at me. And a lot of times by donating our time, volunteering our time, reaching out to people who are less fortunate is also a wonderful way to be grateful for what you have, but also be grateful for what you're giving to others, and having them experience the gratitude of you, and you being a receiver of that as well.
I love that. And we have even going to bed thinking about the things that made you happiest earlier that day is such an awesome way to go to sleep. That is true. We know we are targeting our services towards college students. I will say, even thinking now about professors or, folks on your internships that really impacted you in a positive way throughout your college career, take time now, send them a heartfelt email, write a letter and send it. It's so important. I'll tell you, when I was in graduate school, I was working for a program, a Head Start program, actually. And I just remember I wanted to give the director something because she really worked with me while I was in school. She let me work odd hours so I could have income. So I didn't have any money, but I bought a pencil from my alma mater and I just wrote her a letter. Didn't think anything of it. Well, this person I saw, this was like over 23 years ago. So about a year ago, I stopped by her office and she showed me that letter and she showed me that pencil. And she said, Tabitha, the fact that you turned around to say thank you meant so much to me. That's why over the years, I've really looked out for you, because you had enough, wherewithal to say thank you. So that's very
Love that. And, we're coming up to the end of our 15 minutes.
We are coming.
And I would like to end by saying thank you, Tabitha. That was really great advice. I always appreciate your good energy, your good vibe, and getting everybody engaged. So hopefully these tips were really helpful for you. Daily gratitude journal, volunteering your time, reaching out and saying thank you, gratitude letters. Go text somebody and just show appreciation.
Yes.
And sometimes, and many times, it's those little things that truly create the big feelings that keep us optimistic during stressful times. So thank you, everybody, so much.
Michael,
Coach Tabitha is going to...
Michael, let's challenge everybody. When you disconnect from this Instagram Live, go ahead, send somebody a text, shoot somebody an email before you go to bed tonight, expressing your gratitude. And then join us tomorrow. Let us know how the person received it, okay? We appreciate you. Follow us on Instagram, Cirrus.io. We'll see you tomorrow with special guests.
Thanks, everybody. Have a great night.
Bye.